forefront, I would like to express our appreciation for your presence here today, as well as to our friends in DC who have organized and facilitated this General Assembly. Today, we are grateful for this opportunity to present our case on the violations of human rights and fundamental freedoms in Aceh, namely in reference to its present situation in light of its previous history as a sovereign independent state. Today is a historic day for the UNPO in convening this meeting in the United States. It is also historic for the people of Aceh, Sumatra, as on this day 149 years ago, on March 26, 1873, Netherlands officially declared war on Aceh's sovereign state. That war lasted almost a century, thus becoming one of the bloodiest and longest colonial wars in human history. The aftermath of this invasion attracted powerful, widespread attention and became front-page news of contemporary newspapers all over the world, such as the London Times and the New York Times. Even President Ulysses S. Grant issued his famous proclamation of impartial neutrality in this war between Holland and Aceh. After the end of the war, on December 27, 1949, the Dutch transferred their entire colonial empire of the Dutch Indies to a new entity called Indonesia. This went against all of the United Nations rules and principles of decolonization, which states, sovereignty over colonial territory is not transferable by the colonialist power to other colonialist powers. This makes the case that Holland should have returned Aceh to the Achenese people to restore the status quo antebellum. On the basis of this illegal transfer of Aceh to Indonesia, the Aceh Sumatra National Liberation Front was then established in 1976, and the redeclaration of an independent Aceh was issued on the 4th of December in the same year. From the Dutch invasion of Aceh in March 1873 up to today, the Achenese people have never been at peace. An estimation of 100,000 Achenese were killed during this bloody colonial war alone. And for the 3 decades since 1976, Aceh once again has become a killing field for the Indonesian armed forces. Between 1989 to 1998, Aceh was then declared as a military operational area and ruled by the Reign of Terror. The atrocities perpetrated through these years have no equal in Aceh's history of fighting against any other colonial powers in the past. Arbitrary arrests, extrajudicial killings, routine torture, and disappearances of thousands of civilians have become commonplace. An estimate of over 30,000 innocent Achenese lost their lives in military custody, in hidden mass graves, or